What's up, Damien? Whoa, what's up, gamer? What's up, bro? That forehead, though, right? It's freaking amazing. Oof. Hit you. How about I just hit you? How about I hit you instead, gamer? Wah, wah, wah. 1-2 punch, dog. One with the ring to the face. Charlie Murphy. What's up, Donovan? What's going on, man? Welcome back. What's up, Damien? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. You say I'm never here. I'm now. Yeah, you are right now. Spring break. Woo! I remember those days. Those were always fun. But none of those days ever. I guess it never gets old. Like none of those days. No vacation ever seems to last long enough. Whether you're a child or an adult, vacation time away from school or work is back in my day. Nah, man. You got a snow day today. What the heck? Because even at 38, man, it doesn't matter how long you're out away from work, whether it's 1 week, 1 day, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's just it's never enough. Never enough time. 2.5 weeks out. From what? You're going to Mexico? All right. So you're gonna do so you're going to like a resort? Is that the final decision? And Amon, I wouldn't say I'm back to streaming, so to speak, just yet. I mean, I'm just doing it because your opinion was irrelevant. Well, I'm sorry. Cancun? I mean, hey, I mean, either way, it should be fine, man. It's any resort, like shit, those are the best, man. It just sucks that you're still too young because then you can't like drink or really take advantage of it. Oh, I'm sure they have like unlimited pop or soda, whatever you want to call it, you can drink. And 18, 2.5 weeks for winter break in school. Wow, guys. Spam those balloons for John. John with the $5 donation. Baker, 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 go Blue Jackets, screw Penguins and Lightning. How about we screw Penguins with Lightning? Thank you, John. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, John and I were chatting on Facebook, and I was bringing him up to speed why I was bad at him because the Flyers, all they had to do, his team, the Flyers, all they had to do was beat Carolina so that Columbus didn't have to play Tampa Bay first. And they couldn't do that for me, man. They had one job to do, and that was win a game at the end of the season, man. The last game of the season. I hope you're not pissed anymore. No, I'm not. I mean, can't really do much about it. Yeah, there's certain people they got the hookup, man. They got the Baker Facebook account, so they can we can message each other through Facebook. So if anyone didn't see it in Discord, man, it was kind of sad. It kind of made me a little sad, like that there was a can of I bought some cans of wet food for Chester and Maxwell, and the picture of the cat on there on the can looks just like Bailey. Like if I put it in Discord, if you saw a picture of him versus a picture of the cat that's on the can. I mean, it's exactly like they look exactly alike because he's got the white on the front and the under his chin and everything. It was all like the same, man. See ya. Where you going? Um, it may be better. You suck at games. I'm sorry you suck at games, man. I mean, I guess that if you suck at games, then it happens, right? Can't be good at everything. bring back the goatee for playoffs, or a beard will suffice. Yeah, maybe it may be better. You got Tampa. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I mean, it just started. Series just started. Wild choke, Vikings choke, T-Wolf choke. Bad year for sports in Minnesota. So why do you say you suck at games, man? Why do you think you suck at games? This is pretty good. I got this from Giant Eagle. This is Go St. Louis Blues going to sleep. Going to sleep? What the heck, dude? What is it, like 9:30? You just can't play. You're bad. Oh, that sucks. You can't play any type of game? Like, you're not good at any type of game at all? Well, there's got to be something you're decent at. Like, maybe your thing is in FPSs, but maybe you're more of a role-playing game kind of guy or something. Or maybe you're like a board game kind of guy. John, I watched WrestleMania. I didn't react to it. Instead, this year, what I did is so Gamer, Preston, myself, Baby Marcus were in Discord. You're good at Black Ops, so that's good. Well, so then you're good at some game, right? But we were in Discord and we were in voice chat, and then so all of us tried to, well, except for Baby Marcus, but we synced up our WWE Network streams so that we could watch it together. The reason why I didn't want to do a live stream is because like every year, like someone always manages to spoil it for me because it depends on, like, sometimes people's streams are, faster than others. I have one of these. I have a printout, an actual photocopy of this. I miss this little dude so much. Chester, shut up. And Chester, he's probably dying. I have no idea what the hell's wrong with him. I need to call the doctors back. Or the vet back. This was him when he was a little baby. We came home one day and he was just laying in the sink in the bathroom. I'm like, okay. So Chester's doing his little wailing thing again. I don't know if it's just attention or what, because sometimes he does that and then he goes and eats and then he's fine. Or then he does that and he goes uses the bathroom and then he's fine. Then he shuts up. Like, I don't know if it's just because he's old. I just hope that nothing's really like bothering him. What? What are you crying for, dude? But I didn't do a reaction stream because, like I said, it's just that. Look at this. I'm a little cuddlykins. Meow 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 meow. I'm a little cuddlykins. Meow 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 meow. You need to say hi to everyone. Say hi, John. Hi, John. Hi. Aw. Aw. So, John, if you want to come pick up Chester, you can have him. I think he's dying. No, he's playing. I shouldn't say that. What do you mean you can't see him? Is he John Cena? His little head was at the bottom of the screen, man. His face was down here. It was down here at the bottom of the screen. Give me the address and the house keys. Wow. You gonna come move in with me? So how's the family, John? How's your son and your YouTube vids nip slip? Wow. How's your son and how's your daughter doing, man? How's the fam? Is your daughter because didn't she just become a teenager or something pretty close to that? So how's she acting now? She going crazy, driving you crazy? There's gonna be no nip slips here, man. That's just weird. What are you doing? Yes, thank God tomorrow is Friday. So we'll we'll have to we'll have to discuss that. That's a Discord conversation, Preston. No, I mean I think we should be set to do something. I don't know which day yet though. I mean, hopefully we can do something tomorrow. Um but we got to do our taxes this weekend. So that I know has to get done because Monday is the 15th, so everything has to be done by then. Everything has to be done by Monday, so we have to do our taxes this weekend. I mean, that shouldn't take that long, but it's not exactly, it definitely takes hours, not like minutes. So we'll have that in there somewhere, but I'm not sure if that's going to be Saturday or Sunday yet. See, he was wailing, and now he is going to take a poop or a pee. I don't know, one or the other. You adult stuff, yeah. Well, hey, but the good thing about taxes is that I almost always get money back because the way that my your W-9, when you choose to put more in up front or put in less, we always choose to put in more. I've never had to change my W-9 or whatever. I can't remember, is that I think it's your W-9, and never had to change it because I've worked at the same place for 20 years, so I only had to fill it out once and that was it. So I always overpay, so I always end up getting money back every year. You're going to rescue BakerBot? Oh man, your childhood is almost over. You're 15 going on 16. Yeah, man, enjoy that. Enjoy it while you can, dude. Because I mean, I don't know. What was really weird for me about childhood is I couldn't wait to not be a kid anymore and finally like go get a job. It was like the weirdest thing. I just wanted to grow up and get a job. I don't know why. I just did. And that's why I have, and I don't know, I'm not sure where that came from, but I just have like this work ethic where it's like I always have to be working and doing something and doing it good, as best as I possibly can, no matter what it is I'm doing, whether it was packing bags like I started out doing or doing what I'm doing now, writing code or trying to do, managing people or project management or whatever the hell it is. I always try to do it the best I can. If you're getting a job, where are you going to get a job at? This is a lot of food, man. I might be able to save some of this for lunch tomorrow. Shit. Oh, Carolina coming back? Chester, stop! Fucking cat. Can you guys hear him? He's so annoying, dude. You want to be a kid, so you have no responsibilities? Yeah, pretty much. You hear that? I can't even remember when I took him to the vet. It was like, wasn't it like last week sometime? I need to call them because they called me and they were like, they said his blood work and everything came back fine. So now they were like, well, they have to do more tests. And I haven't really had a chance to call them back because by the time when I'm driving to PA, they're not open yet. And what by the time I'm driving home from PA, they're closed. So it's like every day I go to PA, and then like Monday, I don't know. I should have done it on Monday, but then it just slipped my mind because of all the crazy shit going on at work. So it's just like I'm just like constantly like, huh, 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 huh. What's up, OBJ? What's up, son? I like that jersey, dog. I like that jersey. Looks good on you, bruh. It looks good on you, man. It looks good on you, dude. The brown and orange represent. Who would have thunk? No, don't leave Donovan. Who would have thunk, OBJ, that one day you'd be sporting those colors? I don't know yet, John. Um, my brother just got me that Baker Mayfield jersey, so it's kind of like, to me, that's still yeah, but I thought Jarvis is also your big brother. Jarvis is also your big brother, man. Who would have thought that OBJ would ruin my childhood? Now, it's not quite over yet. But yeah, I mean, there's a chance. But hey, you know what? Look, I remember I've been a Browns fan like my whole life, so the Browns have pretty much ruined my entire childhood. My entire childhood, not just part of it, the entire childhood. Remember, because it was like 90 when I was in high school, when I first literally like almost like what was it, a year after I got into high school. Um, yeah, I saw that comment from OBJ. But literally like my second was so it would have been like my second year in high school. Um, when the Browns moved, they relocated, and so then when I my last year of high school was when the Browns returned. So sorry, it was my freshman year as the Browns moved out. I left Cleveland because of Art Modell's dumbass, and then it was the year I was graduating was the year they came back to play football. So my entire high school career was ruined because of that. Shepard signed a 4-year, $41 million contract. Jeez. 2002. You gotta go back further than that, dude. I mean, there were a couple of years in there that you couldn't make fun of them, but pretty much since 1999, and then I guess maybe before then, possibly. I don't know. That's the thing. Before then, they were starting to get shit right. Remember, like in '95 was when they were starting to get shit right, and then that's when Art Rodell gave him a big dildo in the butthole. Yeah, 2007 was a year you couldn't make fun of the Browns. But I think 2002 may have been another one because that was like when Butch Davis had them, and like that may have been the season that Anthony Henry had like double-digit interceptions his rookie year and led the league in interceptions. I don't think that's true, Marcus. He didn't. I don't think Modell died before the year 2000. I don't think he died 4 years after he moved the Browns. Baker, thoughts on Magic leaving LeBron holding the bag by Bailey? What a dick, right? No. When was Couch drafted? He was in '99. He was the first overall pick when they came back into the league. Modell died in 2012, so yeah. Remember, the Ravens' first Super Bowl was in 2000, 4 years after the Browns moved to Baltimore. That's how close they were. Whatever, OBJ. No, you won't. Trust me, you won't. Dude, you got... Think about what you had in New York right now. Think about what you have in New York, and think about what you got in Cleveland. You had Saquon. That's it, right? And then Eli Manning, maybe. But even then... So who else? Well, what were the other offensive powerhouse or key players you had in the offense besides Saquon Barkley? No, I'm not taking shots at the Giants. Come on, Donovan. I mean, you know where I'm coming from. You understand this better than I do, right? You had Saquon, but in Cleveland, dude, you got Baker freaking Mayfield, dude, and you got Landry out there. You got freaking. Which is kind of weird for me to say this, but you got freaking Higgins. I mean, it's like your wide receiver core is going to be pretty damn solid this year. And then on top of that, you also got and then you got Njoku at tight end. And then that other dude that they had, I can't remember, like he caught a touchdown, Baker Mayfield's first touchdown against Oakland. Then you had, and then yeah, that's right. Then you have Callaway, and I mean, like the wide receiver staff for Cleveland right now is pretty damn good. It looks pretty good. And you got Njoku at tight end, the other tall tight end they had, if they didn't let him go. And then you got freaking Nick Chubb, Duke Johnson. Well, again, he asked for a trade, right? And then freaking Kareem Hunt at freaking halfback. I mean, like, they're freaking stacked, dude. And you actually have a good offensive line there, too. Baker will never be like Eli. Whatever, dude. Look, remember, Baker freaking Mayfield is the one who, remember, broke the rookie touchdown passing record playing 2 less games than any rookie that's ever set that record. Yeah, I know that, Donovan, but still, I mean, he's going to be there more than like one season, right? So they've got time to grow. I know, John. Has anyone ever watched Hot Tub Time Machine? Yeah, I'm not saying Eli's a bad quarterback. What I am like overall his career, but what I'm saying is that I will say, which is pretty obvious, is that now like he's at the tail end of his career. I mean, he's done. I mean, it's not like they're going to build around him at this point. They're going to build around Saquon, right? I mean, I think that's pretty clear because they took away his only wide receiver that he had. And they never and when they had OBJ, remember who were the other wide receivers they were trying to bring in to be like the number 2s? Freaking Brandon Marshall's old ass. And when OBJ didn't play, what did Brandon Marshall do? He did absolutely nothing. The dude sucked it up. And they let him go out there and play like every single game. It's just like, dude, Brandon Marshall sucks ass. And they thought that was a good idea to bring him in as the number 2, but then they didn't have a number 3. They didn't have any other options, man. Like, Odell had to do it all. We want Manning, the other one, the good Manning. I see you, Marcus. I see you. Hi, Donald Trump. Welcome to the stream, man. We don't take kindly to your kind around here, though. South Park reference. Oh, but what I was going to say is in Hot Tub Time Machine, do you remember when I forget his name. The guy Lou. Lou was his name because he invented Lugal. Um, he when he bet that guy the Browns that the Browns were going to lose that game with like 37 seconds left. He's like, John Elway's going to throw a touchdown with 37 seconds left in the game to win it. And they were like, no way, it's not going to happen. He's like, I know the future, man. And then, like, towards the end, like, they showed that throw. Elway threw the ball deep to one of his receivers, and they're like, oh, a squirrel came across the field, distracted him. And so he dropped the ball, and they ended up, then Denver lost the game. Then he ended up having the bet was like if they lost that the one dude had to give his other friend a blowjob. Oh god, sounds like Marcus's type of movie. Oh god. Sorry, Marcus. That's gonna be hard to live down. You're not gonna replace OBJ, dude. I'm gonna catch it with one finger in Cleveland. I'm gonna make everyone talk about it. Yeah, boy, that's what I'm talking about. Be like, touchdown. I don't want the Caps repeat. If Columbus is in there, go Columbus. If the Caps are in there, then I guess you were taking care of baby. What baby? That's not what you meant? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, but they need to get wide receivers, man. I'm assuming they might draft a wide receiver in the draft. I mean, right? You would think. You got a little bro? Really? When? He's a month old. Holy smokes, dude. Well, congratulations to your mommy and daddy. They have a baby Amon. Oh no, whatever, dude. Whatever. I mean, whatever. Just whatever, man. Oh no, Jarvis has had his plays, but I think with you and him on the field, it's gonna be on fire, dude. Who needs a wide receiver? The Giants, man. Giants need like 10 wide receivers. Is that mac and cheese? Hell no, dude. This is chicken Alfredo. Can you go to free agency? No, dude. You can't be thinking about free agency, man. If you assist Cleveland with winning a Super Bowl, then you can go wherever you want. Okay? That's the deal. See? Does this look like mac and cheese to you, man? You know, some fettuccine noodles. Oh, baby. Even from no. Anywhere but New England. How about that? Or Pittsburgh. Or Baltimore. You're still gonna watch the Giants guys after the game, though. That's fine. If you have that type of attachment to your old buddies, then okay. You had an Italian hoagie. Those are pretty good. I mean, I haven't had one in a while, but those got like salami and all that meat on there. Bungles bungle everything for OBJ. Yeah. What exactly are hoagies? I mean, they're like subs basically, and they've got like kind of a, I don't know, like a curved top. They're small usually, and they've got a bunch of freaking meat on them. That's pretty much all they are, is like meat. Well, now you can pass it to freaking now you can pass it to freaking Landry, dude, or Chubb. Really, Marcus? They traded the entire franchise. The entire franchise, coaching staff, everyone has been traded for OBJ. Not true, they can be huge also. I mean, they can, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess they're not usually that big though. That big though. Oh, yeah, OBJ to Baker. Well, now now we'll just do it in Cleveland, man. You're not gonna. I don't know, OBJ. You didn't seem to in your first press conference in Cleveland. You didn't seem to think that way. You didn't seem to care too much about the media out there or the fans. You didn't feel the love, man. You didn't think that way until now. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Because remember you also had an Instagram post saying that you finally got let off your leash. So what was that supposed to mean, man? What was that? What were we're reading between the lines on that one. We will treat you better. That's a lot of damn food, man. Shoot. I'm trying to debate if I want to do some work tonight, but I'm kind of like, but I'm so behind on emails. Every time I started catching up on emails, and I just had another day or a couple of days go by where I couldn't really check them, and then I got behind again. No, at least if you come back, just an electric fence with water puddles all over the place. Do a Fortnite dance? I can't, man. You got your first paycheck. I didn't know prostitutes got paid. Oh, what do you do again? Oh wait, that's right. You're at McDonald's, right, Amon? You're at McDonald's. Eli just passes it to you a lot. That's why he gets picked off. Yeah, because he's just targeting the same guy. Hey, what's up, Danny? No, I don't think so, Danny. I think we may have officially gotten over the schneid with Dorsey as a GM. Circle patties. What the heck are you talking about, Marcus? Oh yeah, I was hoping that I was hoping that the guy from work who likes the who basically I never want to talk to about sports was going to be there today because at least I would have been like one time I can walk up in here like a real G with my chest puffed out and my head up and be like, "Yo, bro, how about them Penguins?" Oh, that's right. You're at Publix. That's right. Publix. They do the annoying Fortnite wave. Oh God. Well, that's actually not a bad idea though, John, to be honest, because no one likes baseball. No one watches baseball except for old people. No, you wouldn't, Odell. Don't lie. Don't kid yourself. Remember, you almost went to the 49ers, dude. Yeah, I am, Danny. Am I calling you old? Yeah, I am. I don't watch baseball though, and I'm old. I mean, I just generally speaking, there's been a lot of articles and talk because with MLB because MLB doesn't they don't exactly appeal to a younger fan base. When they refer to baseball as America's pastime, I mean it's really past time, past its time. I'm not old. I'm young. You're right. I'm 38 years young. What would happen if I declined the Browns contract and didn't sign it? I don't. You don't really have an option. I'm pretty sure as part of a trade deal that they actually discuss those things. That's not. You're not like freaking Rashad Perriman where you were in free agency and then you declined a contract you signed after you committed to the team. Remember, OBJ, you forced a receiver to decide not to sign with the Browns because he didn't think he'd have a roster spot because of you. All right, John, take care, dude. And thank you again for the $5, man. I appreciate that. 24-hour stream tomorrow. No. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about doing one, but the problem is, I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to make excuses, but with 24-hour streams, like no one's really here that long. Like Preston's the only one who sticks around. And then throughout the night, it's kind of like it's hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? Nice job, Marcus. Danny, right? The Caps won. Who divorced OBJ? We divorced after the trade. What the hell? Who are you talking about? It's like 60. It's like 50 something outside. So long sleeve's not too bad right now. Oh, the kicking not right. Duh. My head wasn't. I wasn't thinking straight. I wasn't thinking clearly, man. So I've been thinking about buying that. If Vontaze went to the Browns, he would have killed all the Steelers. Nah, I'm glad he. I wouldn't want him playing for Cleveland anyways. Not with that reputation. But I was thinking about getting that Navage thing that they have. Ooh, excuse me. Can you twerk? If you can, prove it. No. This isn't live me, Marcus. What in the hell? This isn't live me, man, where a bunch of girls are on YouTube twerking and shit. I've been thinking about going on there and trying to treat it seriously, but I don't know. That requires time. Requires time, available time in my day. Really, Marcus? Wow. Okay. Okay. Now I know what you meant. I was trying to figure out what the abbreviation was for. Who do I think the Browns would draft? I have no idea. I haven't really paid attention because honestly, they don't have a first round pick. So it's kind of whoever you can get at good value in the second round. I mean, I think that what I think they need to go is they need to consider. I think they really need to consider offensive line. Probably would be a good start. They could use probably some linebackers. I mean, you could always use another cornerback. I mean, they can always use another cornerback. Rock Ya-Sin. What the heck? Who the hell is that? Would it piss you off to wake up and see the Browns side and former Browns running back Trent Richardson? Not if it was just for him to retire, Danny. The only time Live Me is good when we do a group face stat. Okay. There aren't too many linebackers. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Browns need more linebackers. They need some better linebackers, but I feel like their defensive line is now like pretty solid. I mean, they could always use a D, probably. Someone else on the inside, maybe, but I feel like offensive line or linebacker, cornerback, you could always have more than enough of those. Sounds first round Browns selection is Baker. Wait a minute. Baker dance on Live Me. I was thinking what I was thinking about doing on Live Me is so I've watched Live Me sometimes, like depending upon the time of day, like usually on my drive to PA or on the way back, I'll have it up just so I can like coin thought basically. And from like the featured boards. But like there's been times where I watched that and there's so much drama on that app, dude. Like literally I remember there was this guy actually. I remember because he was this guy who he dresses up in like Pittsburgh colors, and so every time I see that guy in there, I'm like, I'm not going to this guy's chat. Like I absolutely refuse to go in this guy's chat. And he had come into some other dude's stream who he was or broadcast, who was he was pinned at the featured board at 1. And he was in there like doing a head-to-head with some other girl, and they were talking about like I guess some other head-to-head they just came out of where the guy had won, and then like I think the other people were seemingly being rude to him or something, and so the other guy, the Brown or the Steelers or Pittsburgh fan came in there, and he was like, "Oh, I see you guys are talking shit and blah blah blah." So like there's been other times where there's just like people are like there's this one guy his name is always like SS Dantes or something like that. This guy like almost every time I've gone into his chat just to see what's going on. This guy is like he's almost always like berating someone in a head to head. Like he's literally like, yeah, motherfucker, yeah, punk ass, you don't know shit. And it's just like what is this? Like I don't understand. If you don't kiss your homeboys goodnight, you're gay. What? Oh, if you don't kiss them goodnight, you're gay. All right, Odell. See you, dude. Peace out, dude. Can't wait to see you on the field, man. It's gonna be amazing. I should do TikToks? Absolutely not. I'm not Cam. I have a life. Does it feel good to not be in the top 5 picks? Yes, Danny. I mean, it kind of does. I mean, but I kind of miss like at least having a first round pick. Sasha quitting WWE, that wouldn't surprise me because she got stuck with Bayley's bum ass. Bayley sucks ass, dude, and that's why they sort of had Alexa Bliss kind of squash her. They need to get rid of her, man. Bayley sucks. Just throw her out the window. Sasha needs to be on solo, winning some. She needs to be winning the freaking belt. Since he has 11 picks, holy shit, dude. Hey, man, that's one way to turn your team around, though, right? But remember, the Browns used to have all those picks, too. Imagine how good the Browns could be if they actually knew how to draft since 1999. For 20 years, the Browns have had an opportunity to hit the nail on the head, and for like 18 of those years, they fucked it up. Have you ever seen that one Browns fan that named Quantrell Bishop? I think so. He's the YouTube guy, right? He's a YouTube guy who posts Browns videos. I think I've seen him, if that's who you're talking about. I don't think I've seen any of his videos, but they've always been like recommended for me on YouTube. Giants and Pats have 12. How do the Patriots have 12 picks? Fucking bums, dude. The one who rages. Oh, I don't know. I've never watched any of his videos, so I don't know. Browns could have had Brady. I don't know if that's the case. Remember, Brady was a late round pick though, so. Oh, compensatory picks. Oh, really? They get why? Okay, why do the Patriots? Okay, so Patriots should not get compensatory picks. I'm sorry. If you won the Super Bowl, you don't need compensatory picks. Give them to the team that needs them. You have like 5. That's a bunch of shit. I mean, I know the rules are the rules, but you know what? If it's the Patriots, the rules go out the window, clearly, because they go out the window for them too when they're playing on the field. Too easy. All right, my last piece of chicken. I need to drink some beer, man. I'm thirsty. Yeah, it's all that. Yeah, but still, I mean, it's all that shit about if you have the most, you get compensatory picks based on veterans leaving your team. But still, I mean, give them the Cincinnati. No, give the picks to who needs the picks? Arizona. Give them the Arizona. That's what I say. They need them. I want Alex to be happy. You guys may not know this, but we don't chat that much, but Alex hits me up in Discord every once in a while, probably like every few weeks or something like that. Anytime like one of the teams we support does something, like the one day I messaged him, was like, "Hey, the Suns got another win. I beat the Cavs." He's like, "Yeah, woohoo! It's their 15th win of the season." I'm 240 pixels, really. Really, Marcus? Why? You're good at HTML coding now. Why? Did you watch my videos? No. He's like, "Nah, man, your videos suck." Ooh, I also have the option to eat some ice cream. I need to save that for later, though. Oh, I'm staying with Baker, Danny. I'm staying with Baker, especially after that playoff performance, if you can call it that Deshaun Watson had against the Colts. I'm keeping Baker. No, they too descriptive, dude. Like, what do you want? Do you want detail? Do you want to be a guru? Do you want to be an expert at it, or you just want to be like, Yeah, I know HTML. Or you want to be like, I know HTML. Say, I'm freaking amazing. Stop stress eating. That's I kind of feel like honestly that may be part of why I've been eating so much lately. I feel like that may be it because I feel like I've been like oh I feel like I'm always hungry. I feel like I'm always hungry. Oh, I like to eat my ice cream though. Like I like ice cream, but I'm pixelated. It's probably because I'm moving around. You guys need to stop pixelating me. All right. Can I go to the basement and show you your bed? YouTube vids, probably sponsored by. Dude, I want to get a sponsorship. I'm gonna be like that guy on Live Me. Hey, I just got sponsored by Golden Grams. That I still think that dude was so full of shit. There's no way that dude got sponsored by Golden Grams. You're so blocky, I can make you a Minecraft skin. Bro, I think it's you guys, man. I don't know. Like, should be fine now. Oh, I just popped my bottle. I need to clean up this room, man. This room's kind of messy. It's kind of messy. Just a tad bit messy. Meng. Savvy guy. Oh, that's where these were my other pajama pants were at. I had to put on a different pair of pajama pants, and I didn't realize I had some sitting on the back of my chair. I had to put on these green ones today. These green and white ones. I like these. They're nice and thin. It's very thin material. So that's why like you can wear these when it's even like somewhat warm outside and they're not like dying in them. They're not like big wintry pajama pants. Put a shirt on? What the hell do you call this? What do you mean put a shirt on? Do you think the Steelers will play terrible this year? I sure hope so. I hope they do. That way, that way, the Steeler haters all the Browns haters can stay out of my freaking YouTube streams. So what I was thinking actually is I meant to put on a shirt. What? You said the same thing twice. What do you mean you meant put on a shirt? I didn't take it. I wasn't taking it off, man. What? What? Marcus, I'm sorry. I did that one. That one went over my head. I have no idea what the hell you were even like trying to say there. So I need to hang up. I need to figure out where I'm going to put this thing. I still have this. It's not on the wall yet, but I still need to hang this damn thing up. I need to hang this thing up somewhere in my room. But the problem is my display area back there, everything's filled up. So the only thing I can think of is either I moved LeBron James down and put Baker Mayfield up at the top, which is one option. Put him up above LeBron James, or I need to use this other wall over here. Take down LeBron. I shouldn't be pixelated, guys. I should not be pixelated. Oh shit. How do these cards get knocked down? The fuck? Oh shit, wait, what the hell? Why did a picture fell off my wall? How the fuck did that happen? What in the world? Did a cat jump up here or something? What the How the hell did this thing just fall off? Oh my god. So apparently I didn't realize this. So this must have happened today. Look at this. The back of this thing, it just ripped off. I think I had it hang on this thing instead of this metal thing for some reason. This thing just fell down and shit. This thing just fell off the wall there, and it fell down. And knocked all my shit down, man. Look at that. It knocked all this stuff down. I'm so disappointed. Oh, I need to fix this damn thing. I don't know. I don't know why I hung it on that other thing. Oh, I bet you I know why now. If Barcelona wins the Champions League, then you shall buy a Messi. No, hell no, dude. I'm not buying no freaking Messi jersey. I'm gonna buy a clean jersey. Oh, there we go. Now it's fixed. This actually, I need to take this piece of shit off the wall. What is this? Who's this fucking scrub? This scrub-a-dub. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Why is there like stuff on this picture? What in the world? How the hell did my picture get dirty? Good joke? Yeah, it was great. I know. You can never forget this one. This is still going to be a lasting memory of my lifetime. Oh, Marcus, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot Marcus. Does this bring back memories? The Cleveland Browns on Sunday, October 5th, 2014. The Cleveland Browns made NFL history when they scored 26 unanswered points to beat the Tennessee Titans 29-28. It was the largest come from behind win by a road team in the regular season in league history. Dun dun dun. And I've got a limited edition piece of football from that game. Well, it says a piece of this of actual Cleveland Browns football, number 27 out of 250. No, don't talk about it. I'm sorry. I forgot that was I forgot it was against the Titans at first. I was more enamored by the piece of football. Oh, so here we go. Well then here, Marcus, we can talk about this. So how about this one? Look, I got number 7 on this one. I got number 7 of 500. The Peyton Manning, 5-time NFL MVP, single season passing touchdown record of 55, single season passing yard record, all-time passing yards leader, all-time passing touchdown leader, 2-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, 186 regular season wins, 45 comeback wins, 56 game-winning drives. The Sheriff. The Sheriff. Or how about that one right there? I like the medallions. I like the medallions on there. Look at that. Number 3 of 5,000. I was quick on that one. Number 3 of 5,000. This one I got pretty good too. Oh, this is pretty good. It's a low number. I got number 37 of 5,000 on that one. But I like these are gold medallions, and that was the Broncos one. And then I barely got this Super Bowl champs piece of football, limited edition, 243 out of 250, Super Bowl 50 champions. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Do you think they actually use the game ball? Well, so I think part of my confusion a little bit is the fact that that's kind of the way I think of it, but it says it's a piece of game used ball, but it doesn't say that it's from that game. It just says it's a piece of game used ball. So it could be dude, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like I can only see the beer. Oh god. Imagine if it was the ball from Manning's last throw. Oh my god, it's so sad. Cry. You know what? When I went down there to get my beer, I was gonna bring my laptop bag. I don't think I'm going to pee tomorrow. Ugh. I really don't feel like going. Plus, I can sleep in a little bit. I need to sleep. I've been getting like 6, maybe 7 hours. Your phone is trash. That's what I am telling you. Wow. Wow. You're such a shithead, dude. You're such a shithead. John said, hey, those losers in Pittsburgh couldn't say nothing to you. Why do I keep getting alerts about someone who's streaming all of a sudden, like from on Xbox? It's like I don't give a shit about people streaming on Xbox. Ugh, there we go. Meow. Whew. That was good. Oh, you know what I bought? You heard of Meowp? No, that's Maxo's the Meowp. The Meowp. That's Maxo. Chester's meow. Look at this. Oh, that may be very hard to read. I found at Giant Eagle today, when I went in there, they had these things. Dutch chocolate muffins. Oh, man. Browns have 8 picks? Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. So much pixel. I don't understand why it's pixelated, to be honest. I don't understand why it's pixelated, man. The thing is I feel like if I there, I disconnected my Wi-Fi. I wonder if I can change. No, I can't change that. I can't change. There's like no settings. I can't really change settings. There we go. Oh, well, let me try to bring my Wi-Fi back on. Hey, it's good now. Gosh. Well, I may need to call. Look at that sexy face in 4K. Well, let's see if it works. If it's still fine after I get the Wi-Fi back on. Bob Baker, you look sexy, to be honest. Hey, baby. Chester, stop making all that noise, dude. Meow. Oh, God. Shit. I thought I forgot my docking station at work. Thank God I didn't. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. So is it still not, it's not pixelated anymore. That's my sexy face. That's my sexy face tongue. Meow. Oh, no, no. Don't you just hate when that happens? Fuck. Thank God this desk is, there's no behind to it where it's enclosed, because if I drop shit behind this desk, it's a pain in the ass to go pick it up. Oh, look. Hello. Hello. Went back to pixelated. Are you serious? Oh my God. Look. Hi. Oh God. Yeah, I need to call I might need to call WoW. And say, because I have been noticing like some weird shit with my Wi-Fi. Like when I do Live Me, all of a sudden like my Wi-Fi just like my Wi-Fi on my phone shows like an exclamation point. Like I feel like something at the router is like not right. Chester, you were so weird. Chester or Maxwell, come here. What's up, fools? What's up? Dude, I still need to take him to the vet for his eye, because his eye is all fucked up still. Look at this guy. But look at him. He is such a cuddle monster. He is such a cuddle monster. Say, I just love to be loved. I love to be cuddled. I'm just the cutest little guy. I'm just the cutest little guy. Chester, stop! That's the thing. I just feel like he may just need attention or something. I think that's maybe what it is. Because Maybe. Maybe that's what he needs, but I don't even know if that's going to be enough because he is just like super effing like annoying. So I don't know if it's really attention or if he's like in pain or something. I really just hope he's not like in pain or he's got something going on. But he's not like that all the time. Like sometimes he gets like that, and then like once it seems like he gets attention, like if I pet him or something, like sometimes it seems like he kind of just goes away and then he's fine. But sometimes he's just stays super annoying. Come here, dickhead. Stop fucking around. Stop fucking around, Chester. People don't like to hear you be annoying. Is he meowing for Bailey? No, it's Baker likes Maxwell over Chester. No. Remember that one time on Live you played a bunch of WWE music? Yeah. Meow. So he's purring now. I just got to keep him contained because it's weird. It's like he'll come up here and I'll start petting him, and then he jumps off, and then he goes running away and just starts meowing. It's like he's so adorable though. Like Chester is just like the cuddliest freaking cat. Like he's cuddlier than Maxwell. He's cuddlier than Maxwell. Maxwell is a cuddler kind of, but Maxwell's getting different though. He's actually like in like before when I go to bed and like they'd come in the room, like Chester he'll like lay on my chest when I go to sleep. Like if I lay on my back, he'll come and lay down like right on my chest and just sit there and just purr and just be content. Maxwell, he's not like that. He'll lay before like he'd only lay up by me if Chester was up there, but now Maxwell lays up by me on his own. He lays up on my body pillow, so he lays like right next to me when I'm sleeping. He lays like right next to me up by my side, where before he never used to do that. And Chester, as soon as Chester would move down to the end of the bed, Maxwell would follow him and just lay down there right on top of it. He just plop right down on top of Chester. So the vet visit was fine. I need to schedule another appointment to go back and have them look at him because they called me back like the day after and said, "Oh, the blood work came back fine. The urine test sample, came back fine, no issue." So they're like, that was like the weirdest freaking thing. I don't even know what the hell just happened there. It froze. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. It was just like, it just like went from, you know what? I'm gonna try something. Hey, 4K, are you serious? Just magically? I wonder. I don't know. I didn't change anything. It's still on my Wi-Fi. No more pixels. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, like YouTube went back to. All that happened was the live stream went back to like the previous YouTube. Amon, that is so disgusting. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and block you pervert. No, I just all of a sudden like it went from the live stream back to like the YouTube app, and then when I went to stream again, it said asked me to resume it, so I resumed it. That's all I did. I didn't change anything with Wi-Fi or anything, so I don't know what was going on with that. Your toy soldier put his hand at his head. Yeah, okay. I've heard that before. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Don't try to act like some innocent little kid. You're not that young. I know you. I know you, man. I know you know what I'm talking about. Well, my keyboard's not plugged in. Oh, this went behind. I knew it felt like there was one less cable. Oh, sorry, you're staring at my junk. Don't get too excited, guys. Try to control your excitement here. While you stare at my junk and I plug in my I'm gonna plug in my USB cable. I'm gonna plug into your port, baby. Get your mind out of the gutter, you dirty man. Pixels 4, the return again. Are you serious? Are you serious? Dude, I don't know what the hell's going on. So here's what I'm gonna try. Actually, let me try this. I'm gonna try something. Tell me how this works. All right, let's see. Cam's here. That back. We need to get you back to 1,000. I know, right, dude? Remember Caps Lock God? Yeah, I do. So I came back. I don't understand. I may have to call WoW then and tell them like I can't even stream on my freaking Wi-Fi. I was doing it before and no one ever complained about pixels or anything like that. So I think something's wrong with my router, or just maybe more specifically my Wi-Fi on my router. All right, so I plugged in my laptop to check stuff for work. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm checking emails right now. Do you ever stream Roblox? Oh, it's very unlikely. Roblox. I'll stream Minecraft again. So I've got some games, like if I were to do a 24-hour stream, I got some games I would do for the 24-hour stream, and like some of them would be new. What I was thinking about doing though, guys, to be honest, was in the next stream that I do, just do create the start doing the creator player tournament sub tournament players. They start creating them in Madden. You were at school and you had Minecraft on your computer, but you didn't have an account. What the heck? Scriblio, Cards Against Humanity. Yeah, I mean, we'd have to do that again. I like Cards Against Humanity. I like playing that. You know what I hate? I spent a lot of time going through and putting together this stuff for them, and then they were like, I mean, I should have known they were going to ask that question. Okay, now that you give me all the estimates, can you tell me when it's going to be done? We should play Scribble.io. I don't know, man. What do I got on the whiteboard? Those are plans for a video game that I haven't really had time to work on. It was based on our dog Sophie. I don't want to say more than that, but that's actually like levels and shit that we were drawing up there. Let you test it out first. I mean, so I wanted to take. Here's the thing, guys. Like, there was so much stuff I wish I could do. Marbles. I mean, that too. I want to finish that. I wanted to finish that game, but I'm just. There's only so much things you can do, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to do that and like stream. And I know I haven't been streaming, so then you're like, well, what the hell have you been doing? But then all I've been doing is freaking working. So it's like if I spend all my time working, if I go to PA, like I said, I wish I could have a day where like I can leave PA at like 3 o'clock again, because like literally every time I leave PA now, I'm leaving PA at like 5 or 6 o'clock at night. So that means I don't get home until 7, 8 o'clock at night. Why don't you move to PA? Because we don't have any family there, dude. we don't have any family there, so it doesn't make any sense. So like if we were to decide to have a family and have kids and stuff like that, oh hey, can you drive 2 hours to come take care of my kid? Hey, I need someone to watch my kid. Well, I guess I'm shit out of luck because I have no family there. That's just moving there is kind of that's a big decision. And number two, then you have to be surrounded by all those freaking Steelers fans and shit. I couldn't handle that. That would be too much. That'd be too much for me. I'd be like this. Then I would be a bandwagon almost, kind of, but not really. But still, I know what you're saying. I mean, I could go back to staying overnight and stuff like that, but Baker would be suicidal, yeah, pretty much. Like just kill me now. It's funny. When there was someone at work I talked to, and like this person has used like has said like the craziest things to me. Okay, so the 24-hour stream, guys. See, that's the thing. I don't want to make too much hype because I don't even know. Like I want to do it, but I need to talk to Heather first about that before I do a 24-hour stream. I mean, originally I was thinking about doing one next weekend. Well, next it would be Friday to Saturday, like Friday night to Saturday night. It wouldn't be like Saturday to Sunday. That I definitely won't do, but I would consider taking off Monday if I could, that following Monday. Um, but it would be like Friday to Saturday, so like the 19th to the 20th. And what I think I would end up doing is, I think part of that would end up being playing the rest of the Walking Dead uh, finale. You live in Solon, Ohio? Stop it. No, you don't. Get up out of here. Wouldn't that be funny if mine really was in Solon? That would be crazy. But you don't live in Solon, so don't lie. Um, I would want to finish the rest of The Walking Dead, so I would do that final series, which basically have 3 episodes to play. I played the first one, and then there's 3 left. So I'd want to finish that, and that alone, that would be like 3 hours, or maybe 5 or 6. Who knows? 'Cause I don't even know how long those episodes are, but they were almost on average. It seemed like 2 hours an episode, maybe. But I think the last one we did was like an hour or something. So they may not be nearly as long for the final season. But I would do that. There's another game I bought that I've only told one person in here that I bought, and I would play that game too because I've never played it before, but I've watched someone else play it and I thought it looked really fun and it would be really fun to play. I think everyone would enjoy it because it's something new. I would probably play. I might even consider doing like Sim City or something because I like playing that game. So even just play that for like an hour or something because it's just an easy way to grind on time. I would consider doing like The Sims where I could cheat, use basically their cheat codes, and then go try to like have sex with all the girls and stuff and get everyone pregnant and just do dumb shit in the game. Um, you gotta go. All right, Amon, take care, dude. Have you bought Octodad? No. Play The Sims and try to kill me in it. Let me guess, you told Preston. Geez, what a great guess, Donovan. Yeah, so I would play like there's at least one new game I'd want to play. Um, and then The Walking Dead. I don't know if we would have anything to do for Madden really then. I don't even know if I'd want to do anything for Madden, but then again, maybe there's something we can come up with. I'm not sure what it would be, unless it was like sim tournament related stuff, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling like sports games right now for whatever reason. I'm sported out, I guess. I don't know. I mean, we could do hockey maybe because we're in the Stanley Cup. But even then, like I just feel like that's such a bad waste of a stream like that doing simulations. Like that's why usually when I do 24-hour streams, like I do like I do like a sim, like one sim for Madden and that's it. Because I just don't want that stuff to take up like the whole freaking 24-hour stream. I actually want to try to play games and do stuff that like potentially allows me to. Yeah, we could do right Division Two. Rocket League was fun. I mean, I like playing Rocket League. We could play Rocket League again. That's always fun to play with people. And we could do more Minecraft. And with Minecraft, honestly, like I could just basically invite you guys, like invite people to my own local server because I have the bandwidth to support, multiple people on my through my network. So I mean, we don't need a realm necessarily to play Minecraft, but and plus if I could use the console version, but then if I did that, then you're only limited, I think, 4 people in a world or a realm of the world at a time. So Fortnite, I don't think I'd play Fortnite. I don't think I would do it. I don't think I would do Fortnite. I swear there were some other games that I bought. Maybe that was just the one I bought. I swear I bought another game recently that I was like, oh yeah, I should. I just bought it because I'm like, oh, this sounds like a cool game. I should buy. What was it that I bought? Uh, I haven't downloaded it yet. Oh no, that's right. I can play more Game Dev Tycoon. That's right. That was the game I bought recently. But there was another one I bought that I downloaded, but I've never played. I haven't played a single minute of the game, but it just seems like it'd be super fun to play. And I think everyone would enjoy it a lot. Um, I could do some Scum maybe, but I haven't played that game in like freaking forever. I could do some Long Dark, but like actually I kind of wanted to do the Long Dark, but I wanted to do Long Dark with cheats because Long Dark is like a long game, and if you play, I should say a long game, but you can play like the sandbox mode, but like if you don't have cheats on, then like that game is just like it can be super frustrating. It's just like it's super tedious. But the thing I enjoy about the Long Dark is the hunting and finding and scavenging of things essentially. Like I feel like that's the super fun part about it, and I just like going around the maps and stuff and like looking to see what's there. Like I just that's what's really interesting about that game. Not the story mode so much. I need to finish that at one point because the story mode was actually pretty intriguing, but I just stopped playing it. And now I feel like if I went to go play it again, I'd have to start over. Whip out the Sega Genesis. I don't think I have. So I'm missing something for the Sega Genesis. You asked, but you joke. You joke about that stuff, man, but you shouldn't really joke about that stuff. What if I broke this out? What if I broke this out, Marcus? How about this? What if I busted out my Nintendo 64? Oh, I can't even dig under here. What if I busted out my Nintendo GameCube? Oh yeah, see there's the ow, I just smacked myself in the head with the cable. There's the Nintendo 64 controller, one of them. What was this? Or what if I whipped out my Sega Dreamcast? Woo! Oh, that's the GameCube, yeah. I actually have I think it's down at the bottom of this thing here. I think this is it down here. I think this is the Super Nintendo right here. I think that's a Super Nintendo right here. Down at the bottom. And I think I have a Sega Genesis in there too. But I don't have that adapter cord that you can plug in the back. Like I think it got broken or something, or like frayed, the wiring got frayed, and so now it's You can't even use it to plug in. But plus, you need like a TV to be able to plug that damn thing into. So I mean, I've got emulators, essentially, so I can play the same games without the actual console. So you can, I have a Sega Genesis emulator. That's how I played like Madden '92 and did those simulations before. GoldenEye was my shit. Yeah, emulators sound like a cool thing. Yeah, I mean they emulate shit. I know you would. I know you would, man. I gotta talk to Heather about it. I mean, I don't think it'll be an issue, but oh God, excuse me. You never got past the second level. You mean like the second like stage or whatever, like the second world, or the second level of World One? I'm assuming you mean like the second like zone or whatever they call it, or the second world. Because yeah, I feel like, but for me, I feel like once I got past the second, or once I got past the first world, I feel like the second, like after that, they were just boring to me. Happy wife, happy life. Yeah, pretty much. So annoying, isn't it? Sonic is easy. I mean, not really. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's easy if you know all the glitches and shit, so you don't need to play any of the levels, and you can glitch through the walls and hack your way to the end of the world. The music is trash after you get past the Green Hill Zone. It's all right. I mean, so Preston, do you know what? Did you happen to download? You probably didn't do this. I think I asked you to do it, and I think I may have asked Cam to do it. But did you download Streets of Rage when it was on the Streets of Rage throwback for Genesis? When it was on the it was like Games for Gold or something like that, where if you got it, then you downloaded it, then you just get to keep it for free. You did? Dude, we can play that shit. We can play Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage 2 or Streets of Rage 3. I think it was Streets of Rage 2 was one of my favorite Streets of Rages of all time. See, we could play that for the 24-hour stream. And plus, I think you can have four players on that, right? Four player multiplayer, I think. I'm not 100% certain. But to be honest, I can't remember. Can you actually play like with other people over the net or does it have to be local? Because the game before, like it wasn't like over, like you can play it online. You had to play it with people that were there with you. So, but that would be fun. Like if we had that, but I don't think Cam got that game, so he can't play it. I don't know who else has it, but that would be fun to play something like that because that's like a throwback. One of these days, I'd really like to play Halo on a stream and actually finish the damn game because like I feel like every time we trying Halo and we never finished it. Like I'd love to just have like a super long marathon where you just play like Halo 1, 2, and 3, get through those, and then you have to worry about 4 and 5. Like it's just like man, that would just be so funny. Bring out the three. You don't need the 360 to play Halo. They have it on Xbox One, dude. The Halo, the Master Chief Collection has Halo 1 through 3 or 4. Um, I would say we could do Crackdown, but man, I mean, Crackdown 2 was super fun. That was a super fun game to play, and I saw they had that. I think right. I can't. Is that still free? Do they have Crackdown 2 on there still? I saw Crackdown 3, so I downloaded that, but I haven't played it yet. I was really amped for that game. I was really amped for that game when they first announced it, but it took them so long to come out with it. Now I just kind of was like, when it came out, I just didn't even really think about it. It was kind of like, meh, meh, meh. CD2. Oh, yeah. Crackdown 3 is waxy. Crackdown 2, I thought that was like one of the most fun ones because there was a lot of depth to that game, like with the cell, and then like all the like the the freaks that you had to like always destroy like their freak areas and stuff like that. I mean, it was just like freaking insanity. There was so many things you had to do in that game, and then all the different like um I forget what they call them, but they were basically like those little like the solar reconstruction thingamajig. I forget what they called it, but they had like where you had to like unlock all the different points to reconstruct some type of solar like lighting thing. Um, I loved Crackdown too. I thought that was like the best Crackdown. One was fun. I mean, for its time, it was good. But when two came out, it was like, oh, this is the shit, dude. Although I've never legit beat Crackdown 2. I think I beat Crackdown 2 playing like with cheats and got like God mode basically, but I don't think I've ever legit beat Crackdown 2 from the ground up like I did Crackdown 1. I think it was just because like grinding for all the orbs and stuff like that to gain enough strength to go fight everything, like that's just like it was such a pain in the butt. It's such a long game, but it's really fun when you're playing in God mode because then you can just breeze through that damn thing. But it's still, even if you're in God mode, you can't beat that game as fast as you can beat Crackdown 1. You're just not beating it that fast. That's what she said. I don't know. That's what he said. I don't know. All right, anyway, so I feel so tired now. Talking myself to sleep. Surprised I'm not talking you guys to sleep too. Okay. I didn't save this. Yeah, I know. It's late. Like so last night I went to bed at like oh, I think I remember what happened last night. So like last night I went to go lay down like after 11 and then I put on Hot Tub Time Machine and then like I literally watched like the whole movie when I was laying in bed. Who needs sleep when you're on break? Well, I mean that would yeah, if I actually didn't have to go to work tomorrow then sure, but I still have to work even though you're on break. 200 so in one folder I've got 292 unread emails. And another one I've got 179, and another one I've got 162, and then another one I've got 64. It's just like it's just like nonstop. Like the one folder where I have 162 unread emails, I had that down to like 50, like before the beginning of the week, and it's like I don't have enough time to freaking sit around and read emails. It's so annoying. And then people were like, "Why didn't you get back to me? Why didn't you get back to me? Didn't you see my email?" No. So stupid. Emails all from work. Yeah, this is just work. This is like just work emails. That's it. That's literally like I want to say that's literally like 25% of my job is just like looking at emails, reading emails and deciding how I want to reply. You know, how am I feeling today? Should I be a dick and reply back to someone and just say, "Fuck off, man." Or should I just be like, "Okay, I'll be nice today. How can I help you?" Service with a smile. Uh, and then offshore should be on soon, so someone could be IMing me soon, saying, "Steve, what are you doing on? Is something wrong?" That's it. That's usually what I get. One of the girls that work there on the offshore, if she sees me on, when she gets on, she usually IMs me and says, "Is everything okay? Why are you on so late?" Do it yourself, bitch. Wow, wow, man. Yeah. Nice and a dick. I mean, could be. Yeah. I just get bored. You just get bored reading emails. Emails are just so like really. The one thing, the one thing I did do that I'm really proud of myself for is that. So I don't know if I told you guys how when I went to the doctors, all those times I went to the doctors between like September after we got back from vacation and what was it like February of this year or whatever the heck the last time I was at the doctor? Yeah, I think it was in February. Um, they sent me all these bills and like they were these bills are astronomical. I mean, one of these is for like $1,300. I had another one for like $300 and like a smaller one. This other one's like $80, and I had a different one for $369. I mean, this is like $2,000 worth of doctor bills, and I'm like, the fuck? Why are these things so fucking expensive? I'm like, didn't my insurance cover like shit? And then like, so then I kind of then I like after like weeks after they kept sending me these bills, they send them like every week, and they're like, hey, you're past due, or you need to make a payment or whatever, and so I've been getting these bills all along, and then I looked at one the one day, or I went on the insurance website and I looked, and I'm like, because I'm like, aren't they covering these things? And then it said like, you need to contact us, um, because we think you basically it was like, well, you have to contact us because we think you had other insurance that you could have used to cover this. And I'm like, okay, these guys are smoking crack crazy because it's like I've only ever had insurance through them. And the time where they started saying that was Heather didn't even have her job yet, so she didn't have insurance, and I'm the only one who had insurance, and she uses my insurance, and she's always been on my insurance, and I've had the same insurance plan for like 3 years now at least, um, and so I called them finally on Monday. I called them, and I was like. I'm like, yeah. He's like, the guy was nice. He's like, how can I help you? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I got all these doctor bills, and I'm like on the website it just says like, you think I have other insurance or something, and that's why they're not covered. And he's like, oh, okay. He's like, so he's like, can I ask you a question? I'm like, yeah, sure. He goes, well, is this the only insurance that you have? And I'm like, yeah, it's the only one I've ever had. I'm like, I've had this for years. And I'm like, my wife she didn't have insurance and whatever. And the guy was like, okay, thanks. He's like, well, I'll just go ahead and I'll put that in there. I'll go ahead and reprocess all your claims. And he's like, and then you should get notifications. Well, here, like, the thing doesn't make any sense is that my wife, Heather is always, she's gone to the doctor and like none of hers come up in this status of like, you may have other insurance. I'm like, it's not even her insurance yet. I'm the one being questioned about whether or not I have other insurance I could be using. Like, I just like it's like mind-numbingly stupid that like this would even come up for me. Like I understand for her, but for me that makes no sense because I'm the primary on the insurance. Like how the hell am I gonna have other insurance if I'm the primary on this insurance? It makes no sense. So finally they reprocessed the claims and I checked the website today because they finally went through and now like the doctor should be sending me bills for like probably like a fourth of what I owe. The one thing that they wouldn't cover was when I went to the doctor to get like the CT scan or whatever, they didn't cover that shit because they said the insurance company says we don't cover investigative like stuff, which I think is kind of bullshit because if you have something wrong with you and you're trying to figure out what the fuck it is, oh, sorry, we don't cover that because you're trying to figure out what's wrong. You don't actually know what's wrong. So we'll cover it when you tell me when you know what's wrong and then we'll cover it. It's like that's fuck you, man. Like that's a bunch of bullshit. What's the point of having insurance if you don't fucking help me out if you actually start to get sick? That's bullshit. It's bullshit. That's all I can say, man. I think I'm like that's trash. I'm like, because if I imagine if I was actually like sick, I thought I was like I was feeling like I mean, if you've never felt that way I felt before, like then you don't know. But it's like that was like really scary, that shit I was going through when like I felt like I was gonna pass out and all that shit. Like that was scary as shit. That's like the most that's like the craziest thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life. That was like by far the scariest thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life, medical health wise. I've never had any problems with my health, and that's why like stuff like that just like absolutely like just I go crazy when stuff like that happens, just not knowing why it's happening. So yeah, it was pretty scary there for a minute. Ooh, excuse me. So he didn't fix that one. He didn't even change this one. Shit. So if you're tired, why should I get to bed soon, Cam? No, actually, you notice there's no meowing right now. See, that's the thing. It's just weird. Like he just starts meowing, and then like what? He came up here after all that shit. He came up here and used the bathroom, and then he shut the fuck up. Well, we haven't heard him. He came up here and used the bathroom, and he shut up. He's not even up here. He's downstairs somewhere. Remember, he was meowing downstairs, and then he just stops. So I said, I don't get it. I don't know if it's just like maybe he's constipated. Well, see, that's the thing. What I'm worried about, like that's what the doctor was saying is that he may have like some intestinal thing, and that's what scares me is that like once they start having those types of problems, like depending upon what it is, like I mean, there may not be anything they can do. So that's what worries me is that I just hope he's not in pain. Like whatever is going on, I really just hope it's something stupid like he just needs attention or something, but he's never been that way and cats aren't normally that way. Cats don't normally desire attention. They desire you to take care of their needs, which is basically like, hey fucker, clean out my litter box. Hey fucker, feed me some food. Hey fucker, give me some treats every once in a while. And then other than that, just go the fuck away and leave me alone. Just let me sleep. That's cats. See, this is the cat right here. This is the life of a cat. Maxwell. Oh, look at the kitty. Look at the kitty. Doesn't this that looks like a hard life right there, doesn't it? That's a pretty brutal life, isn't it, Maxwell? Say, look at me. Look at my spread for Playgirl magazine spread right here. Mew. You haven't had fast food for like 5 to 10 weeks? I doubt that, Cam. I highly doubt that. And why are you sending me emails like 30 minutes within one another? Like, ugh. Oh my God. You have seen one of these on National Geographic. What? Oh, it said he had. You haven't had Taco Bell in over 10 weeks? Dude, I doubt that because I feel like it was literally just like last month you were like, "Hey man, I just got Taco Bell for breakfast, lunch, and dinner today. You want some?" And I was like, "Bro, that's sick, Cam. That's just sick." Mike, you're making me want to vomit right now. Right here, right now, I just want to vomit, Cam. Spelling error. Lies. Lies. Hallelujah. 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 Yeah. Did she not send one of these today? One, oh, can you let me know when you think this one's getting deployed? You just had Wendy's like 2 weeks ago. Damn, son. Damn, you got called out, Cam. What's up with that? 198. What the fuck? What is this? I think this one's done then. 198,695. Yes, it's test ready. I hope to be back and show the last 6 games. Dude, you know what? Fuck off, Cam. You know what I hope? I hope the next 3 games, Schittsburg gets swept. Bring out the fucking brooms, man. Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell with the barrel in your mouth. Who knows that song? All right, yay, I replied to one email. One email down. Woo! 152 left to go. See, that was pretty good. He did pretty good on that. You know what, Cam? I mean, that's what you get. Shut up, Sports Network. Damn, he didn't even give you a name. You know, I kind of feel like eating some ice cream, but at the same time, I'm just like, ugh. Oh, let's see. Did someone actually reply to one of these emails? Oh. What is he doing up? Wow, he's actually up sending emails right now? Uh, oh, shit. He sent this to me today. He was actually working on this. Wow, what a nice guy. What a nice guy. What a nice guy. You know, it's very rare that you get to say stuff like that some days. So it's nice to be able to say, what a nice fucking guy. Try me, boy, before mom hits the red button. No, it's like a big it's like a big switch. Like literally they got like a lever in Minecraft. And she's got that shit up by his bedroom door. She's like, "Cam, don't make me flip the switch." Don't make me do it, Cam. I'll do it. I'll do it. The switch had a different meaning in Cam's house when he was growing up. And most kids' houses that meant like go get the branch, go break a branch off a tree. And Cam's house it meant I'm gonna shut your shit down. That's pretty good. Don't make me get the switch. That's right. Don't make me throw the switch. Fight me! Fight me! Cam's mom be like, which switch? You want the Wi-Fi switch or actual switch? Oh my gosh. You're gonna do the five knuckle shuffle on our candy asses. Oh man. Cam's like, I'm gonna do the five knuckle shuffle on your candy ass. Oh, I'll fight you when you get a job. Oh. Oh my gosh, Marcus. Cam, one day, I mean, I don't know, dude. I hope you do get a job one day, man. Then you can say, "Welcome, I've welcomed myself to the working class. I'm now officially a contributor to society and no more a leech." So I said it was just weird for me. I just couldn't wait to stop being a kid and go to work. I don't know why. I just had this always had this desire to go get to have a job and have an important job. I guess. Actually, I don't even know. I don't even know if an important job is what mattered to me. It was just having a job and doing something. Like, because I feel like if I didn't work, like even on vacation, like it's hard to like shut down. Like when you're like always like so busy or you always have like important shit going on that you need to take care of or whatever. Um, or you're just so used to doing every certain things there's certain things every day of your life, and then all of a sudden you're just like just stop, and then you're done doing that for like a week or something like that. Then like when you're just kind of like your body is like in shock almost, like I'm not doing anything, like you got to do something. The ant dude, no, Marcus, I don't know about all that. Ant Man, I don't know about all that. Maybe he did actually reply to this, but I don't. I'm sure he didn't because no, he sure as hell didn't. I'm taking the Iron Throne. Fuck John and fuck everyone else. So is your name Brand now? Are you now handicapped? You're broke. You got no legs, no functioning legs, no functioning lower half. Oh God, I'm the fucking Night King. Oh God, I don't believe you. You know what's gonna happen? What's really gonna happen is one of the dragons is gonna take over. One of the dragons is gonna take over the throne. They're just gonna burn everyone to death and then take it over. Well, what I think is probably gonna happen is I feel like they'll probably come together to try to fight the dead. And then it's just a matter of but see that's the thing. Like I said, the only thing that makes me think that evil may not triumph is that really you only have like one evil right now, which is Cersei, right? I mean, she's basically the only one evil that's left. And with Jamie being like kind of having morals now, I still feel like Jamie ends up stabbing her in the back. Like I feel like he ends up killing her. Maybe he becomes king. I don't know. Like maybe he's the unsung hero or something. I don't know. Like even then, like I don't see him as being the king, but I feel like I could see him stabbing his sister in the back, like literally, not figuratively, literally stabbing her in the back and killing her because she's so evil and he doesn't even recognize her anymore. No, it's not gonna be Bran, dude. Forget Bran Flakes. Marcus, hi. Why are you saying hi again? And what is up with that creepy ass profile pic anyways? What is that all about, Marcus? So still no Usher on as of right now. That's kind of interesting. Usually someone's on by now. These guys are slacking. Slackers. You was thinking Daenerys too? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just like we said. I mean, it could be anyone. I mean, anything's possible at this point. I mean, when you think about it, I don't know. I mean, it could be Jon Snow, but well, that's why I was joking. I said like the dragons would just burn everyone to death, but technically the dragons couldn't burn her to death because she's the the unburnable or whatever. So she would have to like legit get stabbed or something to die, like or fall from her dragon. I don't know. That would be such a terrible death. Oh, she fell from her dragon. She's dead. Well, I mean, she's immune from their fire, but one could like crush her. So she's not immune from pain or like being destroyed. Would the dragons die if she died? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe she ends up having to sacrifice herself for the dead. But even then, I don't know if it would matter because the dead one, he's not like controlled by her anymore. He's controlled by the Night King. So since it's dead, that's the only thing. That's the kicker right there. Is how are they gonna kill that fucking thing? So I think that's where Cersei will come into play, is to help them kill that the dead dragon. She'll come into play to help them. That's what I think. Like I feel like they're gonna come together. Like Jon Snow and them are gonna retreat, as we saw like at the end of the last season, and they're gonna retreat back to King's Landing. They're gonna get that far back, and then Cersei's gonna be like, "What the hell are you doing here?" And they'll be like, "The dead people are coming for us." And then she would like help them out, but then at the same time they'd have to be watching her back because you never know. But I feel like she would help them defeat the dead dragon, and then it's going to be complete pandemonium after that. I get so frustrated with work sometimes. Like it seems like I mean we have some of the same issues that happen over and over and over and over and over again, and it just seems like even though we have the same issues, you go to the same people to help you solve the same issues, but then like when you send them something like, "Hey, fix this," they're just like, "Uh, I don't know what you mean." Like, or they just don't even answer. They don't even respond. Like they're thinking like, "What the hell am I supposed to do with this?" And it's like, you're the ones who fix this shit all the time. Fix it. And I don't think she'll get all three. I don't think he'll get all three dragons. I think that would just be, I don't know. I mean, maybe it could happen, but I just don't feel like it. But I feel like the dragons are gonna die. The dragons are gonna die for sure, which will be sad. I don't think any of them will survive, but she might survive. Who do you think will be the first to die? That's tough. I mean, that's a tough one. I don't know. Um, I think I mean, really, the whole thing will have to end up having to come down to just those guys. I mean, clearly everyone can't die, but I don't know, man. It's gonna be it's tough, like, because you don't want to see any of the main, you don't want to see any of the main cast of characters die. Like, especially not early on. I mean, at the end, like, I could see like shit really going down, but at the beginning, I think it's gonna take towards the last two episodes for us to for any of that stuff to start materializing. I'd be very shocked if like literally in the first like episode or two they kill like anyone off. I just feel like that'd be weird. Fuck. Fuck. So annoying. Woof. Only six episodes? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, but I don't think anyone should die in the first two. I feel like that'd be weird. I feel like it's gonna end up being like more towards the end of the whole thing where then you start having those issues. Ah, 6 episodes and only a little time to do everything. I mean, not really, because do you remember in God, what was it like 2 seasons? Was it 2 seasons ago, or was it really the beginning of last season? I think it was 2 seasons ago. Whenever Cersei basically killed like Marjorie and the all the scepter, and like all his minions and all that shit, like literally in like 5 minutes, she killed like 1,000 people. So they have their ways, they have their means and opportunities and quick ways of just writing people off in mass numbers. So I don't think they'll have any problem finding ways to kill people off fast. if it comes down to it. But I feel like you can't. Well, I mean, one of them will have to die, but I don't think they need to die early on. I mean, I think a lot of early on is going to be the battles, right? It's going to be about battles and it's going to be about strategy. I don't think they should kill anyone main. Like the only like main people they should kill off, and even then they would be like maybe second tier would be like the guys who've been kind of around, but they don't really focus too much on them. Like some of the guys from like the Night's Watch, for example, like remember Jon Snow's buddy who helped was there when he came back to life and he kind of put in charge of Castle Black. Like if that guy died, like okay, Fran dies episode one. Right. Yeah, we need like a betting pool for who's gonna die first, or no, who's gonna live through all the chaos. Man, I feel like drinking another beer, but at the same time, I also feel like I'm so tired right now. I just feel like I swear I might sleep till like 9 o'clock tomorrow. No joke. I may just sleep in. I may just sleep in. And my calendar tomorrow for work is actually pretty clean. Baker falls asleep on straight shit. That's possible. Don't joke, man. That's definitely possible. Um, fuck. And then I gotta work on all these. I gotta work on all these project plans too because I'm behind on that shit. I haven't been able to keep them updated because I've been too busy doing other shit. That's why actually the stuff I need to be spending time doing here at home when I get home from work. But I get home from work so freaking late. What? According to Vegas, Fran is the best odds to take the throne, dude. That's bullshit, dude. That's bullshit. Forget that, dude. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm done. Sorry about that. One of my one of my eyes was getting all it was all dry and starting to bother me and shit. So I had to go get some eye drops. Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? That's what I should do on the 24-hour stream is I need to have like myself doing that, mocking that Delphine girl or whatever. Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? I'll need to do my own TikTok. Don't you dare say that name again. I should do that. That's gonna be my new intro for the stream. That's gonna be my new intro for the stream, Marcus. Don't say that word either. He is plus 150. That's so stupid that Vegas actually has some. She's a thought. Everyone is right too. I'm a coin thought on Live Me. Baker just jumps in the stream with a pink wig. That'd be super creepy. Because then you'd be like, why do you have a pink wig? Cersei? Yeah. Able to work. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Excuses. Fucking excuses. Fucking excuses. So according to the top dog in the company, there's supposed to be an employee survey coming up shortly. They sent this out on Monday, and I thought to myself, I'm like, ha ha ha, what can I put in this employee survey to piss some people off? Not really piss people off, but tell people the truth, man. I don't think anyone really reads that shit anyways, but they might. They might. You want the Red Witch bitch to die? Jamie's a long shot. Yeah, but I don't think Jamie would be. I just think Jamie is gonna he's gonna end up killing. You know what would be interesting is that what if they kill each other at the same time? But I don't think that's gonna happen. I still think he's gonna stab her in the back because she's essentially comparable to the Mad King. He's basically the Mad King's daughter, more or less. She's the female version of the Mad King, and so I see like him killing her because he's kind of like, dude, this girl is she's fucking insane. But then on the flip side, though, remember like she might kill him because remember in the last season he showed mercy to Marjorie's mother even though like he hadn't realized that she was the one responsible for killing Joffrey. And like Cersei seemingly knew that it was her, and then so she was mad at him because he showed her mercy by letting her like by giving her poison. So she was pissed off about that. So she might kill him. I mean, I could easily see that happening too. It could go any way. And maybe they, like I said, maybe they both have the same idea and they kill each other at the same time. But remember, she's also got the mountain. Right? I mean, that's the thing is then you got to see will the mountain die? I feel like what's going to happen is the mountain and the hound are going to get into a battle and the hound's going to win over the mountain. And that's how the mountain's going to die. He's going to have to kill his own brother. I kind of want to give myself access to more stuff at work, but the problem is I feel like as soon as I do that, then people are just going to start relying on me to do stuff that like other people should be doing. It's just starting to get fucking irritating. We need to do our own Preston's house, Baker's house, Cam's house. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. House Baker, House Valente, House Newton, House Bell, we should say, after Taco Bell. Well, it can't be Prestizzle because it's based on the house name is based on your last name. That's why it's a house name. Did I see the Jimmy Fallon thing? No. No, I did not. I don't usually watch Jimmy Fallon. Occasionally he has something. Wait, are you talking about the one where Arya came on there essentially and was like trying to they fake drop the spoiler or whatever, the April Fool's thing? If that's what you're talking about, then yes, I saw that one. I mean, Brett would have a house. Oh, there's no way Cam would have a house. Doesn't mean Box Newton. What the fuck, Marcus? We should make our own Game of Thrones show. No, we should not. That's a bad idea, Cam. It's a bad idea. Why don't they need to have a video game though? Why don't, I mean, I guess I know they have one, but they need a better one than the one that Telltale created. And remember, Telltale's out of business now, right? So, I mean, it's just like, fuck, dude. Right? They're the ones who went out of business, right? Because they were the ones who had The Walking Dead. It's just like, you fucks. They had the Minecraft thing and all that. Remember, they did the Minecraft stuff too. Telltale did that shit too, and that was good. They fucked themselves up, man. They do have a better Game of Thrones game. I doubt that. Dude, I totally wish I could find that McNuggets video because I think you guys think I'm crazy. Can't end it till it begins. Oh. PS3. That's not new. How is that new? I don't think that's newer than the Telltale one. I think the Telltale is newer than that. The Telltale one looks fine. I think I can. I don't see that being older than what was on PS3. There's just no way. And if they had a Game of Thrones game, it wouldn't just be on PS3. It would be on all platforms like the Telltale one was. Because that would be the absolute dumbest idea that anyone ever had to try to do a console exclusive show based game of one of the most popular shows like ever. That would make absolutely no sense. Like so that person would have to be completely lost in the head. You're gonna last till Baker on the street. Marcus, don't you have school tomorrow? Don't you have to get up at 5? You can go all day? Oh man, that's what she said. Late start, boy. She like had to put this in like the smallest, and then she like, oh my gosh, she like screenshotted stuff and oh, I see. Access denied. So you're telling me, hey, when you click on this link, you should be able to see it. But then when I click on the link, I can't because I don't have permission to see it. Like, woman, is you crazy? Is you crazy, Wendy? Mm, I don't have permissions to that link. The other game was 2012. Telltale was 2014. See, I was gonna say like the other game was older then, so Telltale was still the newer game, but they need some. I mean, newer than that. That was 5 years ago, and that was an RPG basically, not like RPGs are okay, but for that type of game, I get why they did it, but they need something different than that. They need something better, something more interesting. No, not that kind of game, Preston. No, those are dumb. That was just like some fad shit. Like after like freaking like clan like Clash of Clans and all that dumb shit. Smile. Here's my smile. I don't know what the hell that was. Sexy. Oh yeah, I know, right? That's what I was thinking. So I do that every morning in the mirror and I get myself like kind of pepped up for the day. Like in The Sims, how you know in The Sims how you can talk to yourself in the mirror and you can get yourself pepped up. That's what I do every day, just because I'm like, yeah, boy, let's get it. Let's tear this motherfucker down. Let's tear this bitch down. And then I'm like, yeah, now I'm ready to go with that Disney Channel flow, as Marcus would say. Okay, okay. No. Oh, now it's no? Before you're the one saying that crap in freaking Discord all the time. What? To annoy people. Okay, so that's why you're doing it because you just wanted to annoy people. Okay, I see how it is. Fine, whatever, lady. You know what? I am just gonna send this back to you. Clicking it when Baker goes to bed and he proves it. What? Who are you saying to go to bed? You telling me to go to bed? Clicking intensifies. What are you talking? What do you mean clicking intensified? I was typing on my keyboard, dude. I was typing back to this lady who I'm trying to work through something with. No, I don't want to save that. No, I'm not going to save that either. I should save that. I should actually send that, but kind of like meh. A side chick. Yes, that's exactly what it is, Marcus. A side chick, because can't have too many of those. So then I know in May we're gonna have to do the same thing that we did last May for work, where I have to do something on the weekend, which could take some hours. So I need to set that up too, because that's about a month from now where we need to do that. Like, honestly, they have all this crap about like, hey, do you know some people who want to come work at our company? It's like, no. Like, I wouldn't want to put anyone through this stuff right now. If there were, if there were better, if we were in better situation from a, god dang it. If we were in a better situation from like a team perspective or IT standpoint, then yeah, sure, maybe, but not right now. Yeah. Ooh. So I had some lady from work today. I had some lady from work today. She was IMing me. She gives you nightmares. Why, dude? I mean, honestly, when she's not acting retarded, she's actually kind of cute. But like she's like all those videos that they have of her online, she's mostly like trying to look retarded, and so it just I don't understand why because she's actually a cute looking girl. She just does dumb shit. But maybe some dudes dig that shit. I don't know. I sure as hell don't. I think it's freaking creepy. Probably as creepy as Marcus thinks it is. She has a Patreon? Oh, does she? Hmm. I need one of those. I'm not doing anything with that. They can fuck off with that shit. Oh. See, it's weird. I don't understand why they send that out. Like, give her $200, you get access to a private Snapchat account. Wow. Just 200 bucks? Hmm. Thinking about that. No. Cam, I found your new girlfriend. She only cost you 200 bucks. Are you done to your NBA playoff predictions? I don't even have NBA 2K19 and I'm not doing anything with NBA this year, dude. I'm not in the NBA, dude. I'm just not into it. It doesn't impress me right now. I'm not impressed. I look pretty adorable when I'm tired. This is a good pose right here. I feel like this does me justice. This is a good pose. Tee hee, tee hee. Happy Friday. That was Marcus, that was so 1 minute ago. It's 12:01, man. You're a minute late. You're a minute late. I can't believe John gave me $5, man. That's amazing. Now, I'm surprised that people still donate to me sometimes just because I'm not on here that often. So it means a lot when people donate just because I know I'm not always on here. So at least not lately. So it's kind of poop. But yeah, I'd like to get back to the 6,000 subscribers. I just don't know how easy that's gonna be. That was a grind to get up there, and it felt like it's just tough to maintain that. I have to be a lot more active to do it. It's just, man, this is too hard right now. It's so difficult to um it's so difficult to you know do all that with work going on the way it is. When you get a bank account, I'm gonna give some of my cold, hard-earned cash. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, man. Oh, my nose is all stuffy. Oh, but actually, I was saying earlier that I was saying earlier that oh yeah, that Navage thing. where you like it's like it basically like sucks the water through your nose, like it goes all the way through your like nasal passages or whatever, and basically it sucks it all out. I really feel like I want to use that for my nose, but like I've read like horror stories on it on Amazon, and it kind of worries me. I mean, from what I read, the person one person said it basically takes like 10 seconds, so it's not like that long of a period of time, but they said it's very specific about how you like they say like you need to smile when you're doing it. And then one person said you need to take your tongue and you push it up on your the top of your mouth as hard as you possibly can because otherwise you can end up in situations where then it just pushes the water down your throat, which is not what you want, because it kind of defeats the purpose of having the machine. Um, and then I've heard people say like water got in like their eardrum canal or some weird shit like that, and so it's just and I don't know, I'm assuming that's not permanent, but I mean it's certainly something that like would bug you if you feel like you got water trapped somewhere or something, and so it's just weird stuff like that. But then a lot of people have said like, oh, I've tried using the neti pot and all these other things, and then once I use this, it's like freaking yeah, really funny, Marcus. Not in your ear canal though. Your ear canal was not supposed to be full of water. Um, but they said they use neti pot and other things, and they said once they use the Navage thing, they're like, this thing's like freaking amazing compared to anything else they've ever used. And they said, like one person, it reminded me of me. They were like, holy crap, after 20 years, I can finally breathe through my nose. And that's how I feel. It's like my nose has just always been like so freaking like just stuffy and whatever. And I feel like I need something to cleanse the inside of it. Because they tried giving me like nasal spray before. Like this is like years ago, and I used that, but that shit didn't work. It just felt like it just put water in there, and that's all it really did. It didn't really do anything. I need something to like clean that out. Now I also think I have a deviated septum as well. I feel like I have a deviated septum as well, and I read some people on there said they had that, and they said that they have to reverse the flow because they have a deviated septum. So I'm not really sure, what the how that works, even if you have a deep. Because if you notice, like the bridge of my nose, I think that's how I can tell. Like if you see the bridge of my nose, look at this. The bone for my nose is like over here, and then over here it's like see that. So like the bone for my nose is like way over here. So it kind of goes down and it's like this. So like it's hard right here, but right here it's soft. You see that? So like my nose is like broken almost. So I think I have a deviated septum. And you can tell right here, see? I'm not trying to be gross, but like that's how you can see the bone. And so like I can't like this side of my nose, like the nostril's very small, but on this side it's very big. Ew, that's sick. That's sick, Marcus. Yeah, wow, is right. Yeah, see that's crazy. So like my nose is like down like this and then it curves. You were like five, whatever. You're just like that was like last week. Oh, a teapot? Here, let me go ahead and drink it. Oh wait, and then you see your mom like pouring that shit in her nose or whatever. What are you doing with the teapot, mom? Son, this is what I use to clean out my boogers. And then you're like, oh man, I just drank that shit. Yeah, Preston. Yeah. It wasn't your mom's. Well, then whose was it? One of your friends? I mean, I think I know what it's from, Preston, but I'm not gonna say it on stream. It's not appropriate to talk about on stream. It's just not a stream type of thing. It's more of a personal thing. But yeah, so it's been like that for a long time. No, it wasn't that, wasn't it, Marcus? No, it's nothing like that. No, it's not. It's not a good thing. It's a bad memory it's a bad memory from the past that I like to forget, but it's kind of hard to forget when you see this like that. And I feel like, if they did, maybe the worst case, maybe they would be able to like re-break it or whatever. Isn't that what they do? Is like if you have a broken nose and it heals bad, then they can like re-break it or some shit to get it like back fixed. But it's like, can you like inject my face with some like anesthetic or some shit, then re-break it? I don't feel like going to the doctor and be like, okay, if you could just stand some pain here for a second. Botox? No, that's not what Botox is for. Botox is to make your face puffier. Like, so if your cheeks and stuff like that, when they start getting flatter as you get old, they start like you get injections to make your skin look like it's still like young and puffy. I think they knock you out. Well, that would be ideal if that's the case. Because yeah, I certainly wouldn't want. But then I also know a lady at work. She got that surgery because she had a deviated septum, and then she said she had one day she was at work and like her nose, like her nose nostrils just like collapsed. So she had to go like have like more surgery or something to get it fixed. Because I told her something about like I said I think I have like something like that, and she's like, yeah, just be careful if you decide to get surgery on it for that because it could end up causing you more problems. So it's kind of like it's just like anything in life. It's like if you want to get something fixed, if you want to get anything fixed, medical related, it's almost always there's almost always some type of negative that goes along with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like why can't you just like fix it and like not have side effects or have something else that comes with you trying to fix the problem. So one of those bills I had to pay for the doctor, one of those bills I had to pay for the doctor for those tests I had for my CT scan and stuff. That was like 400. It was like $430, man. Cost me $430. My plan didn't cover any of it. My insurance didn't cover any of that. But like most of the other stuff that I had, like the bill that was like $1,000, like that pretty much was like non-existent. So instead of maybe owing like 2 grand, maybe I owe like $500 or something in total now. So that's why I said it's about like a fourth of what I would have paid if had I not had insurance. Well, it probably would have cost me more than that too, because then I would have had probably a more expensive copay or whatever just to see the doctor to begin with. So because they you get a lower reduced copay because of having insurance. Marcus, why are you such a jerk? Uh, Somebody found a joint in the parking lot. Stop. Dwight found a joint in the parking lot, Marcus. It was Michael's, remember? Because he was out partying at the Alicia Keys concert. Ugh. Just because it happened in the office doesn't mean it can't happen in real life. I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but I mean, I feel like you were referring to the office situation with Dwight. They found it in a hospital parking lot. Who's they? What? I don't understand that. I yeah, I'm starting. My head's starting to like just like my brain's starting to shut down. I'm just like staring into oblivion. I feel like I'm watching TV or something. I'm just like getting tired here. I feel like an idiot. You can feel like you're an idiot when you're tired. Update failed. Try again. Windows Baker is updating. What? What? Yeah. Right. You know, something scared me. I signed up for a free trial of something related to something for work, and then one day I got this email saying your bill is ready, and I'm like, what? And then I looked, and it's like $0. I'm like, really? Like, why do I have a bill then? I don't really have a bill if you bill me for $0. Like, don't scare me like that, telling me I got a bill and then I open it at $0. Hey, guess what? You know anything? I want those kinds of bills for like at home for like electricity and shit. Hey, you got a bill. Oh wait, you owe nothing. Like those are the best kind of bills. 2 hours streaming, more than that, dude. 2 hours and 43 minutes. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 43 minutes. And now all of a sudden these Facebook freaking updates are coming through. It's so annoying. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it here. I think I'm done for the night. I got like a bunch of emails left to read, but I'll just do this shit tomorrow. I mean, hopefully tomorrow. God, guys, pray with me. God, please, please let tomorrow just be like a day where shit just goes right. Let it be a Friday. Let us not have to worry about or think about working the weekend. Just let things go smooth. Let us start next week off back on track or trying to find a way to get things back on track at work. Um, let's hope everyone stays healthy. Um, well, I mean, tomorrow is going to be different. I'm definitely not going to PA tomorrow after being up this late, so I'm definitely not going to go out there. So I mean, at least I'll be able to get off at 5 in theory because I'll be home. Um, and maybe if things go well, which I don't think like I don't see myself like dropping off early tomorrow. That would be nice to like just leave like just be done at 3 o'clock anyways. But I highly doubt I'll be able to do that. We'll see. It depends on how well tomorrow morning goes. Like I said, that's what I'm praying right now. Just if everything can just go well and we don't have a shit ton of issues with this project left and we can start moving on to other things, like I would just be so freaking happy. It'll make my day and then there's a chance I can leave early or stop working early tomorrow and then that way I can get a kickstart on the weekend. And there's still stuff I want to do around the house. Like I still haven't finished like I still don't have carpet in my house, man. And please let Baker have money. Sure. I still have carpet in my house. Like I mean not I mean yeah, pretty much most of the house. I mean, I'd say the parts that matter the most. So it's like we haven't been able to use our living room really. I mean we can use it, but it's like it's not fun when you're walking around on hard floor that has like a bunch of staples. out of it sticking up. Not like the tip, the pointy parts, but they're still stapled in the wood floor, and you got to step over them or step on them and keep fucking up your feet. And then I need to finish sanding the stairs because I'm popping all the staples out of there if we really want to have refinished stairs. Like I haven't really just haven't had the time to sit there and work on all that stuff. And even if I did have time, it's just like I don't feel like working on it because I'm just like so freaking just tired of work. Chester, you ready for bed? You ready for bed, little guy? I know you are. See, I don't wow that much when we're sleeping. I don't wow that much in sleep. But see, sometimes he does. Well, he just came up here, but that was a good like hour or 2 hours that he didn't do anything. But that's different. Like sometimes it's just like, hey, give me attention. But then when he's just like when he runs downstairs and just does it, like I have no idea why he's doing it because it's just like it's so random. So, all right, guys. Yeah, so I'm gonna call it here. So that was good. That was over 3 hours worth of streaming just today, actually. Just over 3 hours of streaming because my first stream was about like 16 minutes or something like that. So yeah, so I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. I mean, it's or today, I guess I should say. I mean, maybe I'll try to stream tonight if I can. Um, if we're not playing Division 2 the whole freaking night. I want to create the players for the sub tournament so we can actually have that because the draft is coming up, right? Isn't the NFL draft's like the end of this month, right? Or is it like the end of May? I can't remember. At one point they moved it, and then I thought they moved it back. It's the 25th of this month, right? It's the 25th of this month, not next month. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, that's good then. Hey, look, there's a cat's head in the picture. Chester, say hi. Chester. No, over here. Over here. Hi, Chester. Hi, Preston. Hi, Preston. Hi, Marcus. Hello. I so cute. I so cute. I so cute. All right, but yeah, so I would like to just do it like on stream, just start creating the players. So at least like we can chit chat while I'm just going through and we can chit chat while I just kind of go through and just start creating players, and that way people can see it getting done. Like, and that way like I'm using stream time to do it and not like time away from the stream doing it. So that makes it easier for me. So that way I don't have to spend extra time outside of the stream just trying to find time to do it. We can talk while you make me look sexy. Dude, see, remember, dude, I'm not customizing the way anyone looks. At least I'm not planning on it because that just takes too long. My main goal is to create the player, give you your number, customize like whatever attributes that, you may have asked to customize, and that's it. Like that's all I'm doing this time around. I'm not like whatever position numbers you provided, I'm going to choose based on whatever you gave me. So whatever one's available, and if none of them are available, then I'm just going to pick one. Pretty much would be random. So, all right. Well, have fun, guys. Thanks for sticking around to the end. Thanks, Marcus and Preston. With any luck, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye. You guys sleep well too, Marcus, and be sure to get to school, man. You need to get more sleep, dude. I love you, no homo. I love you too, full homo. I say that shit all the time. All right, see you guys. Bye.